Hey guys, I'm Nix and this is the review of the Nissan Navara Pro-4X 4x4. I actually test drove this a while back, if I'm not mistaken around March when this was released, and we saw the capabilities of this car. So this is more of the in-depth review of what it's like to be an owner of the Nissan Navara Pro-4X 4x4. When it comes to trims, there are two pathways when you want to go to the top of the line. If you want a more lifestyle-oriented pickup, there is the VL. And for those who want something more off-road centric when it comes to design cues and implementation, it's nice that Nissan has the Pro-4X variant. When it comes to the mechanics of this car, it's still the same 2.5-liter turbocharged diesel engine. Paired to this engine is the same 7-speed automatic transmission. One of the big aesthetic changes in the Nissan Navara is the front hood and front grille. To accommodate the new front grille and the new headlights, they did have to change the design of the front hood. This comes with a quad LED set of headlights. So when it comes to driving at night, this is really nice to depend on. Usually top-of-the-line pickups come with R18 wheels and highway tires. This one, on the other hand, being off-road centric, the Nissan Navara Pro-4X comes with R17 wheels and all-terrain tires. And if you look at the off-road hobbyists out there, that is actually their weapon of choice when it comes to wheel size. They do want smaller wheels so that they can accommodate bigger tires. The front suspension is still the same with the double wishbone with coil-over suspension. The Nissan Navara this time around has an upgrade on the rear suspension. To go with the multi-link, it also has a dual rate coil spring, which means that when there's no load at the back, it uses a certain rate so it offers more ride comfort. And then when you load stuff at the back, it uses the other spring rate so that it is able to carry that heavy load. The list of standard equipment on the Nissan Intelligent Mobility is so long, I do have to bring out my clipboard for this. Okay, so now that I have my clipboard, the stuff that you get here are an off-road monitor system which activates when you're driving at 4 low. It has blind spot monitoring, intelligent emergency braking, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert, intelligent forward collision warning, hill descent control, hill ascent control, and parking sensors. This outer part, it does feel 2015. It's showing its age. But what I do appreciate on what Nissan has done, they added so many things that if you haven't tried the 2015, you wouldn't see this as an aged interior. I first want to start with this new 7-inch driver info display. And I like the clarity of the dials and the needles. On the center console, you have the 8-inch infotainment system. Clarity is okay, but it could be better. I wish that they used the same infotainment system as the Nissan Terra that we reviewed a few weeks back. So if you haven't watched that and you're watching on YouTube, I'll put the card up here so you know what I'm talking about. With that Nissan Terra, they did change like the overall aesthetic of the front dashboard. So I kind of wish that they implemented here, but at the same time, this is an outgoing model, so why the hassle, I guess. But other than that, it's good. And let me plug it. And we have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Actually, it looks better here. The regular menu just looks okay, but now that I'm using Android Auto and Apple CarPlay here, the clarity looks good. I guess it's the design of the menu. I take it back. It feels good. And come on, I mean, you look at these seats. It's nice and leather. This is the way to go. The seats all the way at the back. Good amount of leg room. I like that it has aircon vents here at the back. So if you bring 4 people a lot, let's say you bring your family or your friends, at least you know that they have aircon for themselves. Unlike other cars wherein there's no aircon vent, they're going to have to be battling for aircon from the front, and you don't want that. And then it has a USB port over here, so for charging devices. A little cubby hole over here. Then you have an armrest over here. One thing I do like about this is its storage capability. So aside from this and this, sadly no sleeves here. This comes with a storage space over here. You use this, you hook it here at the back, and you have a storage space over here. So yeah, you can see you can keep like a good amount of small items over here. If you need to use this more for storage than for passenger space, you have the option of using it like this. You can think of many ways to use this kind of setup. So definitely a plus, definitely a plus. When it comes to off-road lifestyle, one of the most important parts of an off-road pickup is the flatbed part. Well, one, I do like the design and the tail lights. It's really awesome looking. And then I like that the step board, if you need to, you can check the stuff in there. Let me open it. As you can see, it is easy to lift the lid. It's not heavy. So it has that mechanism over there. So when it comes to the flatbed, there are things that I like and there are things that I don't like. I guess it's only one thing that I don't like. I don't like that there's no bed liner of any sort. Hey guys, I'm Nix from the future when I recorded that video. So as you can see, different hairstyle. Actually currently editing on that video. And in between those times, we actually spoke with Najima-san, President and Managing Director of Nissan Philippines. So I'm happy to report, when you get the Nissan Navara Pro-4X 4x4, it will now come with the bed liner. So prices have been adjusted to implement the bed liner. So I'll continue the video, but if you must know, the Navara Pro-4X now comes with a bed liner. Let's continue with the video, shall we? This flatbed is very off-road or active lifestyle centric. For starters, this comes with the utility track channel system. Apart from the loops over here, they're like loops here over there, you also have loops over here. It is adjustable. You can actually move it to where you need it to be and then hand secure it. It's that simple. And if I'm not mistaken, there are attachments you can buy online that go through this channel. So the possibilities of what you can use with this is endless. So around March, I actually test drove the Nissan Navara Pro-4X. Nissan Philippines was able to set up a course to show the capabilities of the Nissan Navara Pro-4X. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put the card up here so you can watch that video. It's suffice to say that the Nissan Navara Pro-4X right out of the showroom is really capable. The fact that this comes factory with R17 wheels and all-terrain tires, that says a lot. The advantage of the all-terrain tires that this comes with is it has a thicker wall, which means that you're less likely to get punctured compared to highway tires if you go off-road. So how is this to drive on a daily basis? When it comes to driving on a daily basis, it's so easy to drive with the Nissan Navara. Like right now, if I want to use cameras, like can I fit there? Let me check through the camera. So can I squeeze in? Yep, I can squeeze in. Oh man, I don't know if you can see it, but I was able to squeeze in only because I had the camera system. On another pickup, without the camera system, I wouldn't have even attempted. But with the Nissan Navara, because of the cameras it has, it makes driving so much easier. And safer too. You know what, despite its age, it still drives well. All things considered, it's smooth, it's responsive, it feels very linear, which I like. But at the peaks, like when it comes to like reaching like max power, it's compared to the other pickups out there, it's not anymore like on top of its game. But drivability wise, especially on a city setting, it is enjoyable. This is still an enjoyable car to drive. It's just amazing. Despite this being a 2015 pickup, it still holds its ground today, which makes you think that when Nissan planned this out, they were really thinking steps ahead. Let's come up with the best pickup we can so that it will last more than 2015. And it's paying off to this day. So, who is this car for? From what we've seen, the 2.5-liter engine and the 7-speed automatic transmission has proven since 2015 that it is up and running up to today. What you have to appreciate is that Nissan Philippines is really listening to the customers on what they're looking for on a pickup. For those who are looking for a pickup that you can buy off the showroom, and it's basically everything you need and a bit of want for off-road driving and lifestyle, the Nissan Navara Pro-4X provides that really well.